Mic test 1, 2. Mic test 3, 4. Our mic is up. Welcome everybody to the stream. This is not gonna be streamed by me. This is streamed by good old Blame the Pad. But it's only going to be me talking because my Wi-Fi is being worse today. Let's put it in that. But we found a solution. We found everything that we needed to, in fact, do to make this better. So yeah, we are up. We are running. It is the new team Apocalypse taking on Royalty today. And we will see a lot of really good play styles and a lot of really good players. People to look for. Aiden is going to be really good. He did play Reinhardt on the Titans. Spectral is a good all-around player. He has been doing good recently. OGC is going to be another person to watch that you'll see a lot of people do. Like, a lot of people, let me put it another way. A lot of people are going to be playing on the Apocalypse team. We're going to be playing around OGC. There we are. That took a while for me to say. So, we're starting this. We're getting this underway. I'm gonna look at the chat real quick, see who's there. See who has arrived. Then there's Furies in the chat. Same with Liam. Liam, all the Spikes head coach, the man, the myth, the legend, has officially joined. I'm gonna read off the standings really quickly for the Watchpoint League for Tier 3. We're going to be looking at that if I can find... Can't find it? Alright, we're just going to read what happened last week. So with both teams, Royalty faced Spikes and 4-0'd them, and Apocalypse faced Fury and also won with a 4-0. So that was pretty nice. In other news, Watchpoint has been doing really well, adding some new stuff here and there. A giveaway was just a drawer just finished on last Thursday, and it looks like the Aesthetic Nuts, which is the team I'm on, their team captain won the $10 PSN gift card, which was hosted by the Watchpoint owner, Blame the Pad, and Welcome to the Jungle, the Tier 2 team, Welcome to the Jungle. Congratulations to him for winning. So that's pretty much all the recent news. Make sure to tune in tonight for the Watchpoint podcast episode 2. Going to be aired right on this YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the post notifications on for that. It's gonna be really good. It is gonna be hosted by AKM, which is an admin for Watchpoint, and it is going to be co-hosted by Poxel Chan, the Diva player that we saw last week play really well. So we are just getting ready. First map is going to be on Nepal. We've seen a lot of good plays. We've seen a lot of good plays here and there. On Nepal before.
Guys,
Hello.
hello. Is Pat there?
He has to mute his mic because his family's over.
Yeah, but we need him to at least read the Discord so he can make
Pad,
the
read
subs and
freaking
stuff.
game chat in Discord, boy.
Like, he needs to make subs, and the game needs to start in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Or get him to make you leader and you do it. You read the Discord. Either way, it needs to like.
Pad, make me host, but I'm gonna give it back to him because my Wi-Fi is worse today. Pad. Pad. You there? Pad. Paddy Pad. Come on. Oh. Paddy Pad. Pad, come on, man! Come on, Pad. Alright, I am the owner. What do I need to do? Let me read in the Discord server. Okay. Move Genju blue. Okay, I'm gonna guess Genju. Wait. Okay, so, hold on. Genju, spectate blue only. OGC is going over here. Done. And spectate blue only. Alright. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna give Pad a host. Pad, you're host. What's group leader? Nope. Make owner. I think we're good. And game one is gonna be starting, gonna be going underway. Let's see how both teams use their newfound teammates. So, game is underway. We will find, hopefully, that both teams put up a good fight because, let me guess. Wait, the first match is Hanamura. What? What kind of drug are you doing? What kind of what? I am very confusion. I am very confusion. I know all I know is that Ilios is the fifth map because I love Ilios. Ilios is my favorite map.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, four.
Okay, hopefully, because he had it on the right map, then it wasn't on the right map. Now we're back on the right map. Fantastic. Alright. So,
Initiating match.
we're going to be starting out on Nepal, which is going to be, I like to call this map Nepal Gates, because gates, those are pretty nice. So, I think we'll see a lot of different areas of play by both teams, aka hit scans out the bucket. Both teams running in Ana. Ana have been, a lot of people have been running Anas.
Five, four, three.
And let's get game one underway.
Round one. Capture the objective.
So it does not look like Apocalypse putting up much of a fight on the point, as and that's just going to be a feed from Jock Drunkenstein and Warren, and they're gonna finish it off. Royalty takes the point first. So this is gonna be very close of a match, if you ask me. Because the first point capture could change in a matter of an instant. Looks like Apocalypse going up top, looking to try to get a Royalty looking to get a good wall off. Nobody's on the points for Royalty, and the Queefer does take out Woe, but it's followed up by Chul killing off Buzz. Drunk does get the Riptire kill on OGC, and then that just gives Rusty and Jock room just to absolutely kill everybody on the Apocalypse. So, the Apocalypse trying to regroup. As they do switch to a Pharah Mercy. That'd be Spectral does have Dragon Blade on standby if he does need to use it. And it looks like they start to fight, and it doesn't look like Apocalypse does have a shield tank with a self-destruct ult coming out. That's not going to get anybody, but forces everybody to go into the point. Nano Boost comes out on Goose, and Spectral just comes in with the Dragon Blade. Goose only gets one kill off of the self-destruct. But then it looks like Apocalypse has won this fight, taking back the points right when it's at 99. It looks like they wanted to split the team up, so that means they would all push without their off tank. But it looks like they're just going to be holding it and waiting until King Goose or Diva comes back. So Aiden playing a little bit too aggressive, and it lowers him down to about 100 HP. And this is what people would like to see in a really close battle as Wosharp gets the melee on Buzz. That means that and Wosharp gets another melee, and Royalty is going to be down both of their healers, but that allows them to retake the points, but is immediately stalled as he gets the D-Mech on Goose, kills off Drock, and they're gonna try to take back the point. Don't do it as the Ana comes back on Mercy getting pocketed, and there is the Primal Rage by Swess. Does not really kill anybody. Bob popped by Warren. This is gonna be the place for ults, ladies and gentlemen. As Aiden does get self-destruct, does want to pop it at the right time. And there's the self-destruct, but it's not going to do anything as Royalty gets the 100% as the overtime ticker goes down to 0.
Score 0-1.
And so that they would very much like a switch up in their meta. The Apocalypse would like a switch in the meta. As we're now on Shrine, we did see, if you watch Week 3, London Spitfire versus Washington Justice, it took a little less than 15 seconds to switch the point. Let's see if that happens here with both teams. And is underway. Jock going really close to dying, but then immediately gets healed. Goose getting really weak in the mech. It looks like they're gonna be pushing back as he does. As that's gonna be Rusty. That's gonna be going in, but the anti does kill him off. Warren kills off OCG. That's gonna be a May kill is gonna be really big as Aiden gonna be pushing up a little bit too far, slightly out of position. As Apocalypse does take the point, they're gonna be running a Ryan Zarya combination. Let's see if they run kind of like a Goats Ryan Zarya. And there is a nano boost coming out. And a Guardian Angel by Queen. Just here have Jock switching to fantastic. And a lot. And we are back. It doesn't look like Royalty has taken back the point as Spectral does have the Deadeye. Looks like they're going to be holding the only choke point as Warren does come from the side. And a self-destruct, not going to find any kills, but it's going to allow the Royalty to come out. Warren gets killed on Spectral after he gets the high noon kill on Drunk. Warren getting the triple kill with the Bob, and that's gonna allow Royalty to win the fight and take it when Apocalypse was at 99%. Deja vu. Spectral, after getting the McCree ult, switching over to Genji, and it looks like both teams running a fairly simple composition. But I think Mei would be a good pick. And Jock sends out the Riptire, and that's gonna kill off Swess. But OGC does get saved, and they're gonna be driven back all the way to their points, as it doesn't look like Royalty does have any ults to work with other than Coalescence and Coalescence and it looks like it's gonna be a Kamehameha battle, as Aiden gets killed on Drunk, Queefer gets killed on OGC, and then the Nano comes out on Rusty. That allows him to get the kill off. That's going to be another battle win, mostly for Royalty. That's the one thing, that's how scary Royalty is. They can immediately just take out any opposition coming their way. With the ult usage, it's just scary. And the double Earth Shatter, that's gonna find a lot of people. That's gonna be the result, and more than half of the entirety of Apocalypse dead. But then the Blizzard is gonna do a lot. Self-destruct does not find anybody with a Grav sent out, but that's not gonna do anything, as Royalty is not gonna be coming. Is not gonna be bringing the first map home yet, as everybody is jumping on in a last resort, as Tracer, probably one of the best stalling characters out there, besides Wrecking Ball. As I say that, Aiden switches to Wrecking Ball and immediately gets killed. But Spectral is trying to do as much as he can to stall on the point. And that allows a Nano to come out on Rusty. And it looks like Swess does do some things to attempt to take back the point. Aiden gets the double kill. And it looks like Apocalypse may take this. They may take it back, putting overtime in place again. And that's going to be the second map going to Apocalypse, with an amazing stall by Spectral. We're going to be going into map 2. I mean, map 3. Excuse me. Round 3. This is going to be on Temple, which is going to... Temple is very notorious for Lucio's, Orisa's, Pharah's. This is their playground. And we have OGC switching to Doomfist. Aiden looking good as Reinhardt. He did play really well last week with the Titans. As they're moving as a unit, the Royalty, with the healers in the back line, both hit scans. But this is what people most likely want to see. Goose killing OGC, and that's going to initiate the fight. They don't get the point fully secured, but with a minor misplaced ice wall, try to say that 5 times fast. It looks like Royalty takes it. both teams not really running a similar composition. The only hero they have in common is Reinhardt and Mei, excuse me, which isn't, in my opinion, isn't really that uncommon. Then Ice Wall coming up by Warren. That's actually a good place, Ice Wall. And Rusty does get frozen but not killed. Sweat gets killed on Laquifer. That puts them down a healer, but it also puts Apocalypse down a healer in both of their DPSs. But it looks like Apocalypse may take this round. May take this fight, may take the points. And there is a dragon coming out by Drunkenstein, but it doesn't really do too much except for get a kill on Trull. 1965. We have a sound barrier popped. That's gonna be by Laquifer. Apocalypse hasn't really taken the point, but they have been staggering. Apocalypse have been doing a good job making Royalty stagger onto the point, as they take the point with 88% towards the Royalty's favor. But they're pushing up a little bit too far. Nobody on the point, and Reinhardt is kind of falling behind, which is not going to be too well. Zarya does have grab. And then a good wall off by ODC, and grab following up is gonna... It could have been a grab blade, but it didn't really do too much. Nano Boost comes out and hits Goose on Diva, and not hitting Rusty, which wasn't too bad of an idea. And Royalty takes back the point. My head just hit my wall. That kind of hurt. Truel on Moira just waiting for their team to come back. And then with Coalescence pop from behind, Laquifer gets the kill on Woe. Goose gets the rockets on Aiden. And it looks like Royalty is going to be taking this, because they are just doing way too much. Overtime ticks. The overtime clock is on. And there it is, map 1 going to Royalty. Now that was a really close game, but it looks like Royalty right at the end just had a better composition, just a better mindset, better ideas. And I won't be surprised when the hero bans activate in 2 weeks. No, next week, hero bans, and Tier 3 Season 2 is going to be activated next week. Make sure to stay tuned for that. I will not be casting it. I'm going to be leaving it up to my fellow casters. But it will be... I'm actually going to be posting something on my channel, Poison PS4, shameless plug. But yeah. I'm also the owner of my own esports team, which is Rocket League, named Spark Esports. So if you want to stay tuned with that, make sure to follow Spark Esports on Instagram. It's pretty nice. So yeah, make sure to do that so you stay updated with all of our drafts, all of everything. Alright, and we're going again to Hollywood with Royalty on the A side. It's going to be looking pretty good for the Apocalypse. but I don't think we've seen a game 5 being played. I'm gonna see the last time a game 5 was played in T3 was
Ace and Spikes.
Ready for battle.
Ace Spikes win. Week. Oh yeah, it was week 4. You guys had the draw. A little cameo by Blame the Pad, Blame the Ping, Blame the Bad.
We actually won that.
Yeah,
Ace won.
many different nicknames. Many different nicknames. Blame the Ping is personally my favorite.
Yeah, I might change my name to that.
Everybody's like, Poison, you should be streaming this. I'm like, blame the ping. I'm not even kidding. My ping was like 450 when I was trying to stream Rocket League earlier today.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi's bad.
I mean, especially today because my mom works at a school and she's like working so much today. Successful walls off both of Royalty's tanks. It also walls off both, and then there's another successful walls off both of Apocalypse's tanks and one healer. A little bit better than walling off both of your tanks. Ice block. Goose gets slept, but does kill off Jewel. Goose gets concussioned and then immediately gets demeched. He's still alive. He's trying to stall the point. Take the point, demech on Twess, and there is the kill. And it's looking like Royalty is going to be taking the first point. They're going to be moving the payload down the line. I think this is the only map that only has like I think this is the longest way without a like a stop or a checkpoint, because you have to go all the way past the salon, take the turn right next to the Pioneer Hotel, go past the county jail, and then move into the garage, the Goldshire Pictures garage, and there's your first checkpoint, and then it's followed by the home stretch. Right there with they do have a nano Deadeye would be pretty effective for Apocalypse, as that's gonna be Sweats eating and both Maze do pop Blizzard. That's gonna be eat on a damage orb. Both teams running a very similar comp with Ryan, Moira, Ana, Diva, and May. But it looks like Royalty's gonna be taking this fight. And they're gonna be moving to the first checkpoint.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
It is looking fairly good for Royalty, but when Spectral is on Hanzo, you'll see some pretty good stuff. Swiss getting kill on Drunk. Spectral, as I said before, getting a kill on Warren. That's gonna be a body shot. Aiden getting a kill on Buzz, followed up by kill on Rusty, and it looks like Apocalypse won this fight with Goose demeched, playing a little bit aggressive, but then immediately gets killed by OGC. Swiss eating a pulse bomb. That's gonna be Swiss. That's gonna be a good play by Swiss. That's pulse bombs and grabs are the hardest thing to eat, but he immensely does it, and that could be the turning point. And with a 3 ults coming out. Yes, 4. 2 of them by Royalty, and 2 of them are by Apocalypse. That's gonna be good. King Goose is dead, so that means that Royalty does not really have any ults on standby, as their off tank and their main DPS is out, so that they're gonna have to fall back, regroup, as Spectral is focusing all of Royalty's attention, especially Goose's, with multiple ults coming out, and Swiss eats a second ult. That's gonna be a blizzard. That's fantastic. A queen for demecking Swiss. Swiss has been doing really good, eating 2 major turning ults, one by Warren and one by Drunk. So Spectral's changes from Hanzo to Widow. You can see more headshots, but they are running double hit scan, so that could be very weird. And the Buzz's Nano is going to be going on to Rusty as Rhine. And a good wall secures no kills. A Drunk pops the tactical visor, but then only gets off Woe, which is going to be actually a really good kill. Swiss getting the double kill. Queen going back. With a Coalescence and a Blizzard pop, killing off. That's going to be killing off Aiden. OCG trying to put up a fight. It's contested. That's going to be Woe trying to contest it as much as possible. But then they're just going to move it. With 126 to go, they get it all the way to the 3rd checkpoint.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
As we're gonna be going in, we have like a minute of waiting. I'm gonna do a recap this week on what has happened. So the week 7 so far has not really been an interesting one, as it's a both games have been forfeits. So yeah, that's Watchpoint for you. It's either a 4-0, 3-1, or a forfeit. Fantastic. In other news, we have received good news by the Gods Among Us, the Overwatch League in Blizzard, and that means that Overwatch League is going to be returning, but it's not going to be returning this week. It's going to be returning next week, just so it clears out a lot of stuff. Because we look at the Overwatch League mobile app. I recommend downloading that.
5, 4,
All of it is moving online.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So they're going to be moving up, doing as much as possible. Spectral getting the kill on Drunk's turret. That could be good, since he has not placed another one down yet. As I say that, Drunk does place down another turret. In a really good location, but it does get incinerated, and then immediately killed by Spectral. Spectral does, right after they get the D-Mech and then the kill on Goose. Aiden gets the double kill with a charge, and it looks like the Apocalypse are going to be taking this way quicker than Royalty did. As I say that, there's going to be two people jumping on in a desperate means to stall the points, but another desperate means to stop the point. D-Mech on Goose, followed by a kill. They're going to be holding in the. They're going to be holding in Restaurant. Turtle getting the quadruple kill. A fantastic play. True. I pronounce it Turtle. Don't blame me. OGC waiting for the team does not see the points coming in. Sending out a good dynamite does not hit anybody, at least to my knowledge. Rusty trying to put up a fight, a little bit out of position, and with with a lot of ults coming out, because Apocalypse did have all 6 to use. Sharp does get killed by a Helix. Spectral trying to get away, does not. They're going to be pushing Royalty back to the first checkpoint. And nobody from Apocalypse is on points, except for Swess. Only at 56, running away, but trying to get Mech back, but immediately gets killed. They're trying to stagger with a missed dynamite. It looks like the fight has begun. Aiden's shield gets immediately broken. Jock trying to get a flank off, cannot. Royalty self-destruct coming out, getting a kill on OGC. McQueeper getting a res on Warren. Truel getting a damage orb kill on Drunk. Goose getting killed on Spectral. Sharp immediately there for the res on Mash. Aiden gets the charge kill on Warren. That's going to be really big. And they're going to be escorting the points all the way down memory lane with a self-destruct just to ensure that nobody is clear on the point. They're moving in as a double ult comes in. That's going to be a Guardian Angel and a tactical visor. Goose gets killed by OGC. Drunk getting a kill on OGC. Requeeper getting a res on Goose. That's going to be really big. And it's looking like this is an even match. Too early to call with a not really a good Earth Shatter. But it is looking like Royalty has won another fight with 2 minutes on the clock. They're gonna have to regroup. Goose getting self-destruct with a lot of people, a lot of squishies near each other. Could have gotten a good ult right there, but in fact does not. OGC getting a double kill on a Far Mercy combo. Sweats gets frozen. Bob comes out by OGC. Goose getting the double kill and a D-Mech on Sweats. OGC using the Bob. Get everybody out. A res on Rusty. That has to be a really good res. Aiden gets frozen by the blizzard. Coalescence pop gonna be healing Aiden. That allows the kill on Rusty. Spectral switching to Reaper, and Spectral already almost has Death Blossom. And we have just looks like it's a firefight. Jock trying to get a flank off and then immediately gets killed by OGC. A fire strike lands on its target. Rusty does have Earth Shatter. Swess getting the kill on Rusty and demecking Goose. Goose going down to 2 HP and then immediately getting killed. OGC just cleans up. Same with the Woe Sharp. And a little bit less than what Royalty put on the table, but it's in a 10-second gap, so 10 seconds is a lot of time. You can do a lot in 10 seconds, but
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
and we have 40 seconds left, so leave in the chat who you think will come out victorious on the game, take the win, because this is too close to call for the entirety. Because I think Royalty, they've met somebody that can actually match their skill.
5,
So
3, 2, 1. Attackers
because they have not really found a opponent this skilled, this quick. Because Royalty has 4-0 to 3-1 to most of their opponents in the past couple weeks. They have not allowed more than 2 points on a from the opposite team. This is why Royalty is such a fierce opponent. But I think they found somebody who can match their amount of intensity and their amount of skill. With 35 seconds on the clock, it's looking like a battle that has gone to Apocalypse. They got immediately 2 ticks, and they're looking for 3. They get 3.
objective lost.
Both teams running a very, very, very similar composition with 2 Ryans, 2 Ashes, I think that's it. 2 Divas, and that's it. As 3 seconds on the clock, they're gonna try to push as much as far as possible. Overtime to turn on. They can get all the way to halfway to the second, to the first tick, the first checkpoint. They're gonna be playing try hard mode with multiple ults coming out from both sides. With a Bob ult, that's gonna be good for Royalty. Spectral does pop out the Noodle Dragon, and it looks like another battle that's gonna be going in favor of Apocalypse. Junk does get the only kill that went, the only kill for the Apocalypse, and this is just gonna be a sweep by Aiden's Apocalypse, and they're gonna be pushing it halfway. And this is gonna be very hard to beat in a minute and 26 seconds plus overtime. Because, as I said before, Apocalypse is a good, strong team. And they should be feared for a reason. As they are almost to technically the second checkpoint. They are about to get there with no with no ults in Apocalypse's favor other than Bob and now a self-destruct. Killing off Jog, that's going to be a good kill, but Laquifer is available for the Resurrect, and that's immediately what they do. Buzz getting kill on Joel, and this fight may be going in the favor of the Royalty, and that is what it does. Round 3 is going to be complete. That was actually a really good push by Apocalypse, but let's see if Royalty can match it and beat it. All they have to do is get past the green dumpster, secure the point, get past the green dumpster, and that's game. Because they lose one fight, then that's pretty much like one fight, pretty crucially, then that's game, and Apocalypse takes map 2. But if they can just actually run a good composition and just outright steamroll, outright steamroll Apocalypse. If they run like through security and just like go through and try to swarm, like let's look at Goats comp. They like Apocalypse. This is like ever like legit game. And look at Ghosts. That was the first ever like legit tournament in Overwatch Contenders. And they just ran through, swarmed somebody, and eliminated them. Did that 6 times and to repeat. With a lot of communication, any team can win because Royalty is the San Francisco Shock in Overwatch season, and Overwatch's last season, and they are the Philadelphia Fusion. They want to get the win, and both teams are really good. But to put them 1v1, it's going to be a close game. And that's what we're going out with. Wolf Sharp's going to be pocketing OGC. And they're going to be pushing straight up. Goose is getting dove by Sweat, Diva v Diva. They have not touched the point once. As soon as the with one touch, and nobody touched so far. With 50 seconds on the clock. This is going to be a DMAC on Goose and a kill on Warren, but Warren does immediately get rezzed with off-tank, healer, and a DPS out. It's going to look like, and both DPSs out, it's going to look like Apocalypse is going to be taking the first fight. But that's, with 30 seconds on the clock, I don't think they can push it with the amount that Apocalypse is packing. Because they're all grouped up. They haven't even pushed the second time. They're waiting. 15 seconds on the clock. This is not going to be good for Apocalypse. OGC is stalling on the corner of the point, trying to get as many kills as possible with the dynamite going out, not even shooting it, waiting for people to push up. And the dynamite goes out, and we have no ults. Bob coming out by OGC, and Nano Boost coming out by Buzz, but that's not really going to do anything. Rusty immediately gets killed. A good Noodle Dragon gets the kill off. OGC gets the double kill. And this is looking in the favor of Apocalypse, sorry. With a self-destruct by Sweat. That's going to be clearing off the points. But now they do have one of the most important stall characters. That's going to be Wrecking Ball, played by Rusty. And they've been stalling this as much as they can. But they're all pretty much weak, except for Goose, who just respawned. And the overtime almost ran out. They're doing as much as they can, and overtime comes up, and that's gonna be a map for the Apocalypse. Apocalypse take map 2. And Royalty is, if you follow basketball, is the Gonzaga of the entire league. They have a really good season, but when somebody really good comes up, they put up a close fight, but they can't take it. And that's going to be a really close game, but it's going to amount to nothing as Apocalypse takes map 2. That match time was 19 minutes and 6 seconds. That was insane. Absolutely insane. With map 3 coming around town, map 3 is going to be Paris. Paris, if we see a Dallas Fuel Paris bunker comp like they pulled last season, that's going to be very good and very bad for teams that don't know how to counter it. So game 3 is about underway.
Welcome to Paris. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Game 3 rolling around town. We may see a game 5. This is probably the best opportunity for a game 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Looks like they're running a slight difference of bunker. They're running a soldier Paris bunker comp with two kills back to back. That's gonna start round 2. Round 1 of game 3. A Farah Mercy comp is a Farah Mercy stack is not going to be too bad because they can get through a choke point that most people cannot go to. Looks like Apocalypse falling back to the point, mostly focusing on that the 3 to the side, which is going to be Sim, Lucio, and Diva. Not focusing on the center, which is going to be Farah Mercy. Mercy slightly weakened out of position. And there's going to be a Farah only getting a kill on Spectral after he gets res. Goose gets demech, then immediately killed. Shuel gets killed after falling off the map. And ulting. They still do have the Farah Mercy, and that's going to be a Guardian Angel pop by Wosharp. Excuse me, not Wosharp, Warren. I was looking at the wrong side. Buzz getting a kill with a boop, Rusty getting a kill with a boop, and Drunk and Goose just finish it up. Didn't have any opposition because Apocalypse was getting set for point B with 4 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. It's looking like a Royalty may just roll because Wrecking Ball. I'm funny, but because Wrecking Ball is in the back line with a Diva ult, only getting a kill on an Immortality Barrier, and with a Minefield kill, and this is gonna be turning around in the favor of the Apocalypse with a team kill. Which is not going to be good, which that is going to shave a whole lot of time. They need to regroup, find a plan, and get all the way to the point without dying. With a Bob coming out a little bit farther than they wanted to, not really getting a good line of sight, but that's going to distract most of Royalty and allow everybody just to come in and clean up. It's not really going to be a team kill because Queen was still alive. Waiting for the team. Deadeye, a Buzz Deadeye could mean a lot.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Oh, time to accelerate.
My ultimate is almost ready. Go. Fire at will.
And a quad feed by Buzz with the Mercy, by his side is not going to do much. Except for maybe get a really good play of the game. But even with that ult on their side, that's still gonna allow Apocalypse just to outright destroy with one res and some really good defense mechanisms. They could do wonders. With a pretty decent ice wall placement and a coalescence pop, Royalty hops on the point. Immortality field goes down by Shul. Immediately gets destroyed. And as the overtime ticker goes on, Royalty looking like they know what they're doing now, but it's looking like a simple ult could change it, as it weakens so many people. But Warren is there with the res on Rusty after the Needle Dragon ult, but it's still tested. They do get one tick though, but if they hold it on and the overtime reaches the end, all they have to do is go past that little marker, and that's the game. But they're trying to do as much as possible. Goose doing as much as he can, but he cannot do more. But all they have to do is get about a way to the second tick on point B, and Apocalypse take map 2. 3. Round 2 now. It's coming out. So, this is a segment I'm gonna do called Shameless Plugs with Poison. No, Poison's Shameless Plugs. Because I have no shame. So, the plugs, what I mean by shameless plugs are, I just read random stuff and people I like, I'm just gonna plug them. Okay? So make sure you follow Watchpoint PS4 on Instagram, because that's Watchpoint's Instagram, or you can click the second link in the description below if you want to subscribe, because as I said before, the Watchpoint podcast episode 2 it's coming soon, you know, which is going to be an admin, and our is going to be our head moderator. No, not our head moderator, because that's my captain. The head admin and another admin are just going to be booling, just doing a podcast. Blame the ping is not going to be there, so we can all rejoice in that. But yeah. Looks like they're running a dive comp. I mean, that's actually not that bad, as they're going to be diving in. This is going to be just a massacre by Royalty, because there's one thing you don't want to run against Royalty, and that is dive comp. But Woe does get the res off on Swess. And Swess about dies. OGC gets killed. And a boop attempt failed by Truel. And they're going to be taking the first tick on the points. Can they get to the second tick? They can't. Can they get to the third tick? Because Drunk pops the ult, and it's going on the points. Does not get a kill. It's immediately killed by Aiden. Aiden gets the D-Mech on Goose. OGC gets the kill on Goose. Drunk gets killed, and they get the first take. All they have to do is get to that little arrow on the blue little circle, outer circle, and then that's going to be the third map going to Apocalypse. With a Guardian Angel pop by a Woe, and Spectral tries to get a good Dragon Blade, but immediately gets killed. Swess does have Primal Rage, Truel does have Sound Barrier, and OCG does have Meteor Strike. With a little fancy Steel Trap and Concussion Mine immediately being broken. That'd be by Drunk. And that Spectral almost dies, but Lucio was there to save him. And there's a Primal Rage coming out. I think. Nope. I saw wrong. Drunk getting the double kill with the Riptire. Rusty getting killed on Swess. But they do have plenty of time.
Where does it hurt?
We're playing really solid defense. But nobody really on the point except for the Wrecking Ball and the Moira. As I say that, Mercy and Diva go on. But now it's only Wrecking Ball as he goes in and then goes in and then ground pounds. And then a Primal Rage gets popped out. Aiden gets the kill on Drunk with the self-destruct. Coalescence has been popped by Queen. Doesn't really do anything. Warren gets killed. Gets a res on Drunk, and Drunk gets the kill on Woe. Rusty gets a D-mech on to Aiden's mech. Aiden goes down to 1 HP and immediately gets killed by Goose, Diva v Diva. And then that's going to put the end to the Apocalypse's reign. Buzz gets the kill on OCG. They're going to be pushing up the main choke point. They do not know that Jock is right behind them with the Riptire coming out. Getting a triple kill on Woe, Spectral, and OCG. Buzz getting the kill on Truel. That's both their DPSs and both their healers out. And Buzz can just finish up the rest. Swess falls off the map. That's going to be a team kill. Buzz getting the pulse bomb kill on OGC. I keep wanting to say OCG. I don't know why. I probably should just call him mashed, but still. And it's gonna be a Genji v Tracer battle.
My ultimate is ready.
Nobody's a winner, nobody's a loser. Rusty going dive on the entirety of the Apoc immediately gets killed. Buzz is just looking for everybody and then flanks behind with multiple ults going out. The self-destruct does not do anything. Neither does the Dragon Blade. But with 50 seconds on the clock, they want to do as much as they can as they get to the first tick on the point. It's going to be a very close battle as Earthshatter is available to Apocalypse. It is used with the minefield going out. They are centimeters away from getting to it. They're at 37.2%. All they need to do is get to 42.0 with a grab going out on Apocalypse's part. With a res attempt failed, Bob getting a triple kill, and there's going to be map 3 going to Apocalypse. Apocalypse just outright sweeping royalty.
Play of the game.
Swess getting the grab out right at the end for the play of the game. Dies, gets rezzed, and then look at all those, look at all that feedness. Look at that. Well played by both teams. 3 of the 4 cards are healers. You don't see that often. I mean, Moira, you always see. So map 3 is going to be Blizzard World, I believe. Hold on. Watchpoint Gibraltar is the map we're going to be playing on for map 3. Subs have been made. Subs are being made by Jock Drunkenstein with royalty. Some subs going in. Royalty may want to switch this. They do have Space Lennon on standby. Same with Mycroft and Hex on the bench waiting to be used. We're waiting for the subs to come in from Jock Junkenstein, the man, the myth, the legend. He will tell us who is gonna be in this.
Hey, Carson, Curly just texted you.
So it looks like Hex has been brought in for Warren, and that's the only change that has been seen by Team Royalty. And Brandon Mycroft is coming in for Queen Laquifer. So I think with these changes, I think they've made these changes for just Watchpoint Gibraltar, so that they can know how to play, because they know how to play this more than the people that they subbed out. And both teams are ready, so we're going to be going into Game 4. This could be ended in this game, and Apocalypse could end Royalty's winning streak. But it could be stopped right in tracks.
Initiating match.
1 week 6, 4-0. 1 week 5, 4, 3-1, I mean. 1 week 4-4-0, 1 week 3-4, and 1 week 2, and 1 week 1-3-2.
Ready for battle.
So, Watchpoint's profile picture is on Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Attackers incoming in
So,
30 seconds.
this could good rhymes. But it looks like Royalty is not running any shield, like heavy shield tanks on attack, while Apocalypse is running a Ryan Diva comp.
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
They predicted they were coming up top. They predicted right, but it didn't do anything as they immediately take the points in a dive comp that this is exactly what they wanted. Exactly what they wanted to use because they are already pushing the payload. Amazing push. Whoa, getting the kill on Jock. That's getting a melee to D-Mech Swess. Spectral is just doing as much combo as he can, and that was a very far overthrow by ODC. Very far overthrown Dynamite. But if Royalty does manage to win this, we're going to Ilios for Game 5. Ilios has a very odd map comp. I mean, like map geometry. On Ruins, Well, and the third one, I forgot what it's called.
You're going to be okay. I'm ready to initiate self-destruct sequence.
So it's just back and forth. And Apocalypse does have 5 of the 6 ults. They have a lot to work with, while Royalty only has 2. 3 now. And Moira pops ult. Color Hex getting the double kill. Rusty getting a kill on Aiden.
My ultimate is charged.
Gonna be pushing the payload all the way to the first checkpoint with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the match. Whoa, res off Spectral. Swess boosting into Buzz. With the new dragon coming out, almost killing Goose, and it does kill Goose. A good deflect and a missed Dynamite, but a good hold by Apocalypse is gonna do wonders as a Earth Shatter does come down by Aiden, but he is immediately killed by Color. X. Wes doing wonders, getting the triple kill. That's gonna hold off all of Royalty's forces of opposition. OGC does get discorded by King Goose. Rusty getting really weak, then immediately getting healed. Excuse me. Had a burp, and so I didn't do a big brain. With a ult by Swess, it doesn't really do much, but it does allow nobody to get on the point if they don't. If they want to be a little bit risky, they can get on the point, but it doesn't really do much. They're just gonna be stopped again. They're trying to push it with 23 seconds on the clock, and King Goose has switched from Zenyatta to most likely because of the and of damage that Brig can do. So, see how they use it.
Round 1 complete.
Get into position.
Score 0-1. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Okay, looks like he got disconnected, so I'll take over. Seems like Apocalypse doing a good attack.
Hey friend, I'm in NA, I'm on a team, not a good one, because we never play games, because we're in T4. So fantastic! Okay, this has been Poison, I'm gonna go cry in a corner, okay, I'm out, peace.
Poison! And Apocalypse takes the win.
Play of the game.
Okay, that was the last match. Apocalypse takes the win. Apocalypse is a new team as well, which is quite surprising that they actually won that as well. We will be playing Ilios as they've already won. Podcast has been cancelled today, so that's not going to be happening. Also, there's another giveaway on the Watchpoint server. I'll be hosting it today in about a few hours. That's the end of the podcast. See you later. Bye. Thanks for watching.